Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing on this beautiful, beautiful sunny day? This morning we are going to plant, I think I need to cut this maple branch off, one more or a couple more, I'll show you here in a minute, Merit Supreme Hydrangea. And for those of you who've been watching me for a little bit, I'm actually going to mulch or compost this area. I only have a few flower beds that I can really do that in. I won't get into the reasons why in detail on the other ones, just too many camphor leaves, too many redwood needle leaves, just gets super messy. Before we get to planting the hydrangea flower bed, I wanted to show you our Oklahoma Redbud that is in full bloom. It is so beautiful. And it only lasts such a short amount of time, and it's already beginning to leaf out. So let's go over there real quick. Isn't this so beautiful? This is really one of the main reasons why I bought this tree. They are all over the Central Valley. Believe it or not, they can take our 100+ summers. They do so well, and you should just see up and down the main streets of our city, like Herndon, does Shaw have very many? But if you're a local, they're everywhere. The colleges have them. They're just a very popular tree. Oklahoma Redbud in full bloom. And before we know it, all these are going to start to fall off, and you can tell it's beginning to leaf out. So just a great investment. Really happy with how it's coming along and completely in love with this tree. And let me show you one more spot. Everything seems to be blooming right now. I wanted to show you the geraniums real quick before we start on planting. I don't know the names of these geraniums because I think I picked them up for either $3 or $1. But I did pink and white all along the edge. They kind of loop around in front of the redbud as well. But these are just in full bloom. And this is when they give their biggest show, is during springtime. And you can see it from our kitchen, dining room, and I absolutely love it. You can even tell, look how much the Artemisia has grown since I pruned it back. Oh goodness, I think it's been over a month and it's already pushing quite a bit of growth. But I just wanted to show you real quick before our extreme temps kind of come our way, and when that happens, they take a bit of a break. I saw these at Sam's Club a few weeks ago. Bought a box just like this. They come packed as a set of 2. Planted them because I couldn't find an actual, a more mature plant in any of the nurseries. Probably because they're not going to have them still for a while, but I wanted to go ahead and get something in the ground. And so when I saw this at Sam's, I went and picked it up. Well, anyway, we landed up having rain and wind, and oh goodness, I couldn't even tell you how much the wind gusts were up to. Came out the next day and the tall one was bent over. So what I did is I clipped it off, and I'm going to see if I can propagate it. But in the meantime, I went back to Sam's and bought another set. So we're going to put these in there, plant the begonias, the rest of them behind the first row. This will be the compost that we're using from EB Stone. Okay, let's get after it. Well, you can see the compost makes such a big difference. I call it mulch, but what we use is compost. I don't particularly care for the shredded bark look, and I think the compost is better for our soil since we're so high pH. I've never planted begonias in a flower bed. This is my first time. I've always used them in window boxes or pots. This is my first time doing it like this in a flower bed. They grow 8 to 10 inches, I think, tall and wide. They prefer sun to part shade. For us, that means only morning sun, mostly shade. This wall faces north. The sun it receives is just when it comes up in the east and starts shifting over. It's shaded by the Japanese maple, which I think makes a big difference. I don't know if you noticed before we laid the compost down, we added 5 gallon per hour emitters. And that's something I want to do to a lot of our flower beds that has the inline drip. I think that's going to help when our temperatures reach 110, 115 during the summertime. I can't believe hydrangea season is here, and every morning I come out to see if any buds have appeared. When they're all in full bloom, I will certainly be sure to show you how beautiful they look. I already love the flower bed. It makes a big difference with the compost. I wish I could compost in every single flower bed that we had. The other day when my husband and I were raking the leaves in the front, we filled almost the entire city trash can that we take out to the street full of camphor leaves. And we will do that every week until about November. And so for me, I just feel like composting out there or mulching, I would be raking up all the compost at the same time I'm raking up the leaves. But it's stunning, it looks gorgeous, and I know it helps with moisture retention, especially during the summertime. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I cannot wait to show you all the hydrangea blooms when they start coming in. I hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll see you soon. Bye.